first, we're gonna start. We're gonna start with the. Let's start with the information, guys. Let's start with the information. Now, I've not seen either video. I've not seen this or this. This is the trailers essentially for the skin, for the battle pass and everything. But let me tell you, I do know the price, and that's what's got me all riled up. So we're gonna be talking about this. I kid you not, guys. I've been playing League of Legends since literal beta, since the very, very, very beginning of League of Legends. And in my opinion, this is the abject, absolute worst thing Riot has done in 15 years. 15 years. This is the worst. Yeah, they've done this type of thing before, Raccoon. You're correct, but this is the worst. This is the worst. So let's start with the information, and then we will go into this absolutely profuse, abject, complete unhinged rant. Let's do it, my friends. Let's do it. So first, it's the Trial of the Demon King. This came out 4 days ago. Let's see this video. Then we'll see the legacy of the Demon King, which is the actual announcement. They did a lot. They put a lot of work in because they want to make their money. So let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. What did they do? Oh, you'll see. You'll find out. Okay. The animations are nice. So let's start out with the nice animations. I've not seen this either. They're trying to hit us in the feels. Telling us to buy the skin because of Faker, the greatest esportsman of all time. In any esport, in any game. That's what a lot of people think, Tyler, yeah. There's a reason they made this commemorative, like, special, uber expensive skin in Ahri skin. And you can tell why. Tyler, who does not even play League of Legends, was like, is that a Fox girl? Take my money. There you go. This is exactly why. This is why they did this. This is why they did this. Yeah. Looks gorgeous? Oh, it does look gorgeous. There he is. Look at him. The unkillable Demon King. Faker. The greatest of all time. The greatest of all time. They're trying to hit you in the both feels. You either want to buy this skin because it's Faker, and you know, he actually gets a percentage of the revenue because he's like it's like a basically what this is like a commemoration of their Hall of Fame. He is the first inductee to the League of Legends Hall of Fame, and this is why they're doing this, and it's going to be like this entire big event. Oh no, it's more than $200. I'll give you the number. I'll give you the number, guys. Give me a moment. There we go. There we go. All right. That's video one. That is video one. Oh, man. You know what's also ironic? Faker, who is like, you know, the skin is made to commemorate Faker and everything. He doesn't even use skins, guys. He literally has used one skin in professional play, like, literally ever. I think, like, the first time he used a skin was in, like, 2018 or something. He literally just doesn't even use skins. It's just, it's so ironic. Oh, my God. We're starting to get into the rant, but you know what? Let's watch this. This is the actual information for Ahri skin. This is the Ahri information skin. Let's see. We're getting ahead of ourselves. It looks good. It looks good. $100 levels of rewards. So I think one of the reasons the price is so high, and we'll discuss the price and the hows and the wherefores and everything what's going on with this entire situation as we continue. But one of the reasons the price is so high is because This is for like, this is basically the worst part of a battle pass, where they make a battle pass very expensive because they expect you to want every single like mini reward in the battle pass. This is one of the reasons why. Those are the emotes. The brush with the faker glasses is pretty funny. Jesus Christ. So event exclusive. They're hitting the FOMO. They're hitting the FOMO already. We're breaking the entire thing down. Every single emote in this little like section here is all Ahri emotes. And there's a reason for this. Yeah, people who don't even play the game want this. People think that, like, you know, Teemo or Garen or whatever are like the face of League of Legends. They're all wrong. Ahri is the face of League of Legends. Ahri has brought in probably more people into League of Legends than any other character in the history of the entire game. Oh, more than Lux. No. Ahri is definitely the face of League of Legends. Far more than Lux. Far more than anyone. That major event with KDA, Mage, do you remember KDA from, like, what is it, 5 years ago? That entire thing brought, like, literally half the people who play right now were brought in through KDA. KDA was the K-pop collaboration that League of Legends had. They had an entire song. Ahri was, like, the front person. It was, like, 5 different characters from League of Legends. I think it was Akali, Ahri, Lux wasn't even on there. It was Seraphine, I think, right? Seraphine? Was Seraphine at the time? It was definitely Akali was in there. Evelyn was in there. Yeah, exactly. It was that entire thing, and they made like an entire like K-pop group thing with it. And it was an entire event made for Worlds at the time, and I'm pretty sure it was in 2019, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it's 2020. And it was crazy. It was like absolutely crazy. And I remember when I was playing League of Legends during that year, during that entire event, pretty much for the next 2 months straight, because I was playing a lot more League back then. That was like way before I started doing a lot more variety. It was pretty much only League on here at the time, and only League that I would play in general at the time. And dude, I think it was like straight up, like 1/3 to 1/2 the people that would hop into this community came in because they started from playing through KDA. They got into it because they were like either into K-pop or they saw the music video or whatever. Like that was like one of the biggest marketing things of all time. And it was because of Ahri. It was because of Ahri. This stupid fucking Fox girl has brought so many people into League of Legends. And I don't mind that, except for right now, because of the price of the skin. Arcane comes close. Yeah, Arcane is like a second. Yeah. We put Jinx up for the face. No. It's not even close. The level of Arcane was pretty big. The level of KDA and Ahri is like literally 4 times, 5 times larger. It's not even close. There he is. There's the GOAT. Faker. There it is. Exactly. KDA is like 10 times the size of Arcane. I would say it's probably closer to 4 to 5 times, but yeah, it's gigantic. It's not even close. All right, so that's the happy stuff, guys. That's like the little cute, like, oh man, look at the trailer, look at the animation, look at the feels it gives you with Faker. Oh my god, this is so nice, right? Guess what, guys? It costs 59,260 Riot points in order to get this fucking skin. This is yeah, damn, what a nice skin. Let's yeah, wonder how much it costs. Is that in real money? No, it's not $69,000. Here, I'll do the 59,000 Riot points in USD. We'll do it right in front of you guys. We'll do it right in front of you. Riot points conversion calculator. Oh god. 59,000. How much was it? 59,000 260. Want to get it exactly right. 260. Let's do it, baby. Calculate. There it is. There it is, guys. $450 fucking dollars and 85 fucking cents. Yeah, congratulations, guys. This lovely skin is almost $500. Basically $500. Let's just say $500. Holy shit. Holy shit. All right, they did this twice before. Yeah. That's what I thought. Yep. This was actually first. This was the progenitor. Yeah. Soul Fighter Jhin. Yep. Corey, you bought it? No, I don't spend money on this game anymore. And this is why. I'll talk about that as well. Yeah, it's only one paycheck. Exactly, Peppy. All I have to do is not eat food for an entire month and I can afford to buy this fucking dog shit skin. Context, you get the entire Imperial line for $99. Oh, yeah. I mean, you could get literally, what is it? You could get 7 AAA games. You get literally 7 AAA games for this price. So that's the thing, guys. So you have to do a comparison thing. So why is Riot Games doing this? Why is League of Legends doing this? And what is their monetization been like already? You see, I have been playing League of Legends for 15 years. Since the very, very beginning, before Season 1, is when I started playing League of Legends. And they've had a history of, it's skins that cost anywhere from like, about $8 to about like $50 generally. And that's like for like the 51 is like the thing that changes all of the things in the skin. It has special sound effects, it has special this, special that, and it's like, one-stop shop for a main of a character, for example, Garen, getting God King Garen, or these various like extremely well made, very, very popular skins. They're called like the ultimate skins. Yeah, ultimate skins are $30. Yeah, they had the ultimate skins for $30, and then they made a tier above. Like what is the tier above called? Giga Ultimate, or like Hyper Ultimate, or you're wasting your fucking money Ultimate level skin. Mythic skin. Yeah. You know why it's mythic? Because the people who spend money on it, they belong in myths, because it's just way too fucking much money. That's why. So the thing is that even above that tier of price, Riot Games and Tencent decided, remember guys, who owns Riot Games? Tencent. And Tencent and Riot Games decided we need to have a tier above. We need to stretch this goal. Every time a game company has a price tier, not every time, but almost every time these days, especially in modern day gaming, you get what is called price ranging. They're trying to figure out what price you will pay next for something that you want as the consumer. That is why they're doing this. So first it started with the $30 ultimates, and we bought those. Then it went to the mythics that are $50. We bought those. And then they decided, let's try another tier. So they decided, about a year and a half ago, to make this Jhin Chroma. And they put it into a gacha-like system where you basically had to... was this the one with the rolls? I'm pretty sure this was the one with the rolls. Yeah, you had 29, yeah, there it is. 29 cosmic capsules. And on the 30th, you'd be guaranteed the new skin. With that combined cost, it was $200. And Jhin is one of the most popular champions in League of Legends. Like, every edgelord wants to play this character. Every character likes ADCs, really likes this character. And people who don't even like ADCs, like me, I look at Jhin and I'm like, yeah, that's actually the coolest AD carry character in the entire game. And so I thought this skin looked really cool. I never bought it because I'm not a fucking idiot. However, and I say that with love, if you're buying this skin and you're happy with it, guys, I'm happy for you, okay? I'm just saying that they're trying to literally squeeze you for money, Riot Games. So that's the problem here. That's the problem. And this Jhin Chroma was selected for this reason. One of the most popular ADC characters. Definitely one of the most interesting. Everyone from a broad audience likes it. Guys, girls, everyone really likes this character. People don't even play ADCs like this character, and it's really cool. He's like the serial killer of League of Legends, man. It's like super cool. And I mean, I'm not even kidding. It's straight up, that's what he is. And so they did this. And guess what? People bought the shit out of this. I wasn't doing YouTube at the time or anything, so I didn't really have like a huge rant about it. And I did talk about it a little bit, but I never posted it up on YouTube. I didn't do it at the time. But this is something that pissed me off, and I was telling everyone that I know that this was where Riot is going to be going. And they were going to do it again. No one believed me. No one believed me. And then we fast forward to just about, 7 months ago, $200, they did it again. The new Ekko skin was pretty much the exact same system. We're not gonna watch the video, but this is the skin right here, and I don't even know what it's called. Yeah, Breakout True Damage Ekko. This was for their other, by the way, guys. This was for the wasn't this for the other one, the other K-pop group, and it was like the guys K-pop group or whatever. And that's what this is. That's what this is. But yeah, you don't mind if it's once a year type of thing. Peppy, my friend, this is what Riot is trying to get you to do. They want everyone who plays Riot Games, who plays League of Legends, to compromise their morals and slowly bend themselves a little bit more. Oh, I'm okay if it's once every 2 years. Oh, I'm okay if it's once a year. Oh, I'm okay if it's only for special occasions. Oh, I'm okay if it's this reason or that reason. And it just continue. This is how they snowball you, man. This is called bending, and this is how they snowball you to accepting more and more and more shit. This is why we have games that now release 3 days in advance for an extra $40 for every major release, almost every Ubisoft release, every EA release. I've covered these types of things that have been happening over the past like several months since I started YouTube, and this is just yet another example. This is another example. And let's see what people think of this, by the way, guys. Let's see what the people think of this. That is the price. I think this is dog shit. This is using every single trick in the book. This is using FOMO. It's a limited time skin. This is using exclusive icons. This is using exclusive this, exclusive that. This is using Ahri. This is using every single trick in the book to make you want to buy it. And even if you don't buy it, this is trying to make you okay with having Riot Games do this. I think every person who plays League of Legends should be losing their shit right now. I don't know if people are, because all I've really seen, like, let's look up Ahri. We're gonna look up Ahri on YouTube, on Twitter, and see what people are thinking. So, okay, we actually have some people responding. Don't spend $500. Use the real Faker Ahri skin instead. This is true because Faker himself does not even use skins. Is it the first time a title is locked behind a purchase? No, they've had FOMO before, but I think this is like the first time people have really given a shit about it. Is what I think the real issue is. There we go. Because yeah, first macro transaction. People are actually getting upset about this. This is really, really good. But then we have a lot of people that on my side of League Twitter who are yeah, here we go. Oh, look at this. League of Legends community should band together and ban Ahri in every lobby for the next 2 months to protest the $500 Faker skin. In a perfect world, I would completely agree. I think this is a great idea. I don't think this will happen because we have too many people. Let's see if we can run into the people that I know who are big Ahri mains, who literally are talking about how they will suck dicks for this skin. I am not even kidding. I've seen this. Let's see. Let's see if we have this. Let's see if we have this. I don't want to like call out specific people because like I could just look up their Twitters and be like, yeah, look at this. This is exactly what I'm talking about. But I'm not gonna do that. But there's like so many people that were doing this. If you look on yeah, one skin you got bullied for. I don't think we should bully people for this. Like they're just being taken advantage of. They're legitimately just being taken advantage of. Sucking dick for $500, $500, but for an in-game cosmetic. Yeah, exactly. The thing is to realize that this is something that is completely useless. Every skin in League of Legends is completely fucking useless. They're only there to make you feel happy that you have something cute and that you'll like looking at, which is fine. If you like looking at it, that's great. But it has no real intrinsic value. Every $500 skin has the exact same value as a $10 skin and has the same value as the base skin. It has zero actual real world value. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Riot Games will probably just make a new bundle for 60K at this point. I think that this is actually ridiculous. I would like to say that there would be a way to tell Riot Games we don't want this. But I don't think there's any real way to do this. Like, Riot Games is not on Steam. League of Legends is not on Steam. And there's no way to really tell people, besides, like, a large outcry on Twitter, which will, you know, go away within 3 days. There's no real way to tell Riot Games that, hey, this is really fucked up. There's no in-game, like, you know, talk to a dev or something like that, where we're just... I mean, what we could do is just spam every single Riot Games official post with, like, you know, memes about how they're dog shit for, Jesus Christ. Some of the art, man. Some of the art on Twitter. Holy shit. Yeah, Rule 34. Yeah, exactly. Tread lightly, soldier. True. I mean, it's going to get worse, man. It's going to get worse. People are already doing fake giveaways for this as well, which is really typical Twitter. LOL content creators, to bring it up. Yeah, I mean, I am a League of Legends content creator, but like, I don't like. I'm not a. I'm purely. Oh God, you know the thing is, man, Yumi. You know what the problem is? The League of Legends community is dog shit. The League of Legends community would rather talk about, you know, wanting to use slurs in voice chat, or talk about like pedophilia and shit like that, rather than actually do something useful and make the community better in any way, shape, or form. The League of Legends community is like literally one of the worst fucking communities in the entirety of all of gaming. And it really drives me nuts, man. I have seen this community get worse and worse every single year for 15 fucking years straight. None of this money, by the way, guys, will go to making League a better game. None of this money will be going to Q&A. None of this money will be going to mods, hiring more mods, to, you know, ban fucking toxic pieces of shit from saying terrible things. None of this money will be going to making the game in really any better shape or form, in any way. That's the problem. All of this money we'll be doing is just going to Tencent's pockets. It'll just be lining the executives' pockets. It'll just be going to League of Legends and Riot Games and Tencent's quarterlies. It'll be going to increase their stock. That is it. That is literally it. That is the other problem of this. If this is going to like hire a bunch of mods or whatever, sure, maybe, I mean, at that point, this is worth it to spend some money. But this is not the case. This has never been the case. Pretty much every single year that we've gone forward in League of Legends, we've seen the game get more and more toxic. We've seen them firing more and more people. Riot Games, we just covered, like, what is it, 3 months ago? What is it, like 700 people were fired from Riot Games? It was insane. The numbers are so high. And why is that? Because they're spending money on other shit as opposed to making the game better. The game hasn't gotten any better. The game hasn't gotten any less toxic. It's only gotten worse. None of the money is going to actually fixing any of the major game issues. All they're doing is just making skins, making people making people buy some dog shit skin for $500 fucking dollars. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. The other problem is you have Whereas you have like some people that are being loud about it right now on League Twitter, and like we're gonna check out the League Reddit. People are raging about it in the League Reddit right now as well. I'll read some of those comments as well. There is a giant chunk of the community that are talking about how they will suck dick for the newest League of Legends skin. I'm not even making this up. You can look it up on Twitter as well. There's a lot of people that are making art about, memeing, we want the skin. They'll do this for the skin. They'll do that for the skin. They're already making fan art for the skin, like right here. And people will buy this skin. I know people will buy this skin. And it'll probably be in high enough numbers that Riot Games will think that it is a good idea to do this again. And it'll continue to get worse and worse and worse until gamers actually take a real stand. I sincerely hope. I know that, I think this is a good idea. I'm going to ban Ahri in every single game of League of Legends that I play going forward. Why? Just because I don't want to see that shit in my game. You know why? Because fuck all Ahri players that are going to buy that skin. That's why. That's why. Is it like the Seraphine one? No, it's worse. $455. $455. Yeah. We can. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Well, no. You know what the sad thing is, Sid. You know what the sad thing is. The sad thing is that it's not rich people who buy these things. It's a lot of times the poor people who get fucked over by this, because this is like, a small piece of happiness that they can get. So they'll save up money for this and they'll buy it. That's who gets taken advantage of much more so. Like, I wish it was just trust fund kids that bought this. I wish it was just like, Saudi oil barons or whatever that buy these skins. I wouldn't give a shit if it was. The problem is that's not the people buying these. Yeah, exactly. That's my same problem with pay to win games. And like, games like Genshin Impact and games like fucking Honkai Star Rail and everything else. Now those straight up have pay for power. Thank God League of Legends doesn't have actual pay to power. That's one of the few bastions I have left to defend League of Legends with. At least it doesn't have pay to win. All this is just pay to waste your money. And that's really what this is. But yeah, there's too many people, Tyler Hall, there's too many people who get taken advantage of by these game companies. And we've seen this get worse and worse over the years. And even what I used to hold as a mainstay, and I would be like, at least Riot Games doesn't have pay for power. Now they're taking advantage of people in other ways. They've added battle passes to their games, guys. They've added higher and higher skin prices. They've added gacha. They've added loot boxes. Loot boxes in terms of no pay to win, but at least they've added loot boxes for you have to buy this many capsules in order to get a skin. With the Ekko and the Jhin, and now with the Ahri, even more. It's not the capsule version here, but it's just straight up. You have to buy a fucking battle pass, essentially. A very, very expensive battle pass to get all this stuff. It's not looking good, guys. It's not looking... Oh, my God. The problem is, this is only going to make, like, Ahri mains buy it more. This type of art is only going to make Ahri mains buy it more, man. That's the problem. And like, also, Ahri mains are, like, some of the most craziest mains out there. It is an absolute cash grab. People are realizing, but people are going to try to do it anyways. And you know what the other sad part is, guys? This is a prime example of price ranging. If Riot Games is smart, and they're no fools, you can tell they're not fools because they're trying moves like this. They want to make money. They also want to use this situation to their advantage. I have no doubt in my mind that at some point, they're going to try to say, maybe a week down the road, maybe when people are like really riled up about it, their worst case scenario is they can come out and be like, hey, guys, we hear you. We've heard the outcry. We apologize. We want to do better. You can buy the skin by itself now for just $200. You don't have to buy the pass. You don't have to get all these emotes or anything like that. You can just buy the skin by itself for $200. And you know what? If they do this, guys, the League community will only applaud them. They'd be like, wow, they hear us, guys. We actually did something. This is such an improvement, guys. This is such an improvement. It's not. It is yet another form of manipulation. This is where the price ranging comes in. They go a little bit too far, then they back it up just a little bit to their actual price point. It's called negotiation. It's a common negotiating tactic that every single businessman or business person from the very, very beginning of business uses. I use it for my own things. You have to negotiate in any kind of business deal, and they're going to find the price that people who play League of Legends are okay with, because they put a lot of work in the skin. That's obvious, but they want to make more than $50, and that's also obvious. They want more people than just people who can afford $50 for the skin to pay for the skin. They want to see how many people will pay $500 for this. They're going to start with that. And when the numbers start to die down, they're going to try to negotiate and say, okay, we hear you. Let's try it for, $250. You can buy just the skin. You don't have to get the battle pass. And they're going to continue doing that. What I think everyone should do is, guys, remember, someone brought up the Helldivers debacle. I completely agree, guys. I completely agree. You know what we should do? You know what would actually affect them? I think every single time you write a report in League of Legends for a toxic piece of shit that you're reporting, for being racist, for being a bully, for having negative attitude, for inting your games or whatever, at the bottom, you should say, by the way, your Ahri skin costs too much. Fix that. And do that in every single report. Go to every single game made by Riot Games on Steam. There's a bunch of them now. There's that Teemo game. There's the Silas one. There's like a whole bunch of games made by the Riot Forge. Riot Games is the publisher for every single one of those games, guys. Make a negative review if you own that game, and absolutely rage at all of those. And give it a negative review due to the skin. This type of bullying is the only way bullying actually affects a game developer or a game publisher. This is how it worked with Sony, and Sony broke and lost their shit because their stock price went down 10 points. That's how it works, guys. But the thing is that you have to keep on it, because Riot Games and Tencent, they don't give a shit generally. They want to push this as far as they can possibly push this. We will see how long the League community can stay strong about this. I'm going to make this YouTube video. We're going to post it. I'll probably post it tonight if I can get an artist to do the art for the thumbnail fast, because I think this is important enough. And I would absolutely want to see this get fixed by Riot Games. But I don't really hold out too much hope. You see, like I said, the League community is nowhere near as strong as other communities. The League community is much more negative than other communities. It's the absolute worst thing. And yeah, I don't see this changing. I don't see this changing anytime soon, but I will try my best. I will make sure that the outcry is loud and proud from my end. And I think that every single post that League of Legends or Riot Games or any Rioter makes, you should talk about this Ahri skin. We're literally going to play League and ban Ahri. I'm going to make a paragraph copypasta, and I'll put it into Discord. And I'll put it into this YouTube video in the comments below. So keep an eye out for it, guys. I'll pin the comment. So if you guys want it, you can grab that paragraph and put it into every single place that you possibly can. It'll probably be, like 2-3 sentences? I haven't formulated it yet. But you can put it every single place on every single Riot Games or League of Legends official post. You can put it into every single thing. You spread it all? Yeah, okay. Dude, we could actually write it now. Do we want to write it now? We can write it now. Hold on. I think that'll be a fun thing. A little fun thing. There we go. All right, how should we do this? Guys? Riot Games. I used to support you. I used to defend you. But now you've crossed a line. crossed the line. It started with $200 for the Ekko and Jhin skins. Now it's $500 for Ahri. It's too much. And is... this is just a draft, guys. We'll fix this. We'll fix this. Microsoft Home Office is $150. Oh, you can't even do it. You can't even do it. You have to buy a subscription nowadays. You have to buy 365 subscription for Office nowadays, guys. Yeah. they make you buy it for subscription. Just like every other dog shit community out there. You know what I call this, guys? This is the further enshittification of everything, really. Of the internet. The enshittification. Every single internet service, every single website, every single product has gotten worse and worse and more expensive and more expensive. Why are you upset about overpriced skins? It's not like Riot has any pay-to-win style games like Blizzard or COD. That is the one pillar that they have left, Schmeckle. That is, you're right about that. You're right about that. However, it's overpriced and it's taking advantage of people. I am pissed anytime a community tries to take advantage of the people who play their games. You know why? Because if you don't make a stand, Schmeckle, they push harder. They do worse. They do it every single time. They've done it every single time. And I know this because I've been gaming since the very beginning. I've been gaming since the extreme very beginning of gaming. I had an old Apple II computer. I had the old Atari. I have seen this get worse and worse and worse. And it started... Do you know how... Schmeckle, do you know why we have microtransactions now? Do you know why we have pay to win? Do you know why? Let me give you a little history lesson. It started all the way back when with a great game that I love called Oblivion. And back then, there was a novel idea. I'm saying novel is a silly phrase. Novel. Novel idea to add the first downloadable content. The first DLC ever. For money. You could pay $5. I think it was $5 or $10. For a stupid little useless cosmetic horse armor. You have a horse, you can put armor on it. $5. Yeah, there you go. $5. I never bought the fucking thing. But yeah, $5. And where are we now? People said, oh, it's only $5. Ah, it's only a skin. Ah, it's only cosmetic. Shit, I was one of them. Because I did not see this coming. Shit, I was one of them. And then they started to add paid DLC. And then they started to add, microtransactions. Over the years, it got worse and worse and worse and worse. That is why now, anytime I see any company take advantage of their users, I will rage at it from the very beginning. That is why. I've seen this get worse. Absolutely. And every single time there is a real pushback, companies do bend and break. But you have to be very careful because you have to be strong. You have to be unified. You have to create things like copypasta to spam everywhere and so on and so forth. That is why. And it's very hard to do. But we saw this with Helldivers. We saw the template literally, 2 months ago now, where Sony lost 10 points on their stock. And they did at least partially, reverse their decision for the PlayStation Network. PlayStation Network doesn't even cost money. It's completely free. But Schmeckelberg, the outcry was loud for that. It doesn't have to always cost money. It doesn't even have to always be pay to win. It doesn't have to be cosmetic. You can rage about a lot of things because all of these different types of things are other ways that companies, and in this case, I'm passionate about video games, so I'm talking about video game companies, take advantage of the consumer base. And that is what I'll always stand up about. Anger? Oh, no, it's not annoyance, Sid. It's anger. It's not anger at people who buy. It's not anger at, like, you know, the League community in general. It's not anger in general. It's just anger at Riot Games. It's anger at companies that take advantage of this. It's absolute anger for me. 100%. I'm pissed. I've actually not ever been more angry at Riot Games than today. This is the most angry I've ever been towards Riot Games ever. And I've been playing this dog shit game for 15 years. Here, I'll copy and paste it into chat. What do you all think? Sounds good? Well, any way to improve it? Any way to shorten it? I think it might be a little bit long. I call every cat a baby cat. Every single cat is a baby cat. Riot's response, you don't negotiate with terrorists. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, they could try that, Schmeckle, but, like, honestly, companies do bend and break if the outcry is loud enough and enough people do it. And, my friend, my favorite character, Schmeckle, this Captain America. I'm an Avenger, man. I'm a Crusader. I yell a lot. Don't round up? Nah, I'll round up. $500. $500 is much more catchy for people than $455. Where do we paste that? Everywhere. Everywhere you can. Everywhere you want to see that you can. There we go. So, for example, I'm going to go to here, post it here. Oh, shit, 280 characters. How many characters is it to lower it to 280? Let's see. Is that? Okay, so we're actually not really too far away from 280 to make it into a tweets. Yeah, post some cringe shit? No. No. We want to make it, like, not too cringe because we want people to post it. Okay. I shortened that part to gamers. Okay, what else can we shorten? What I could do is take skins out. I used to edit papers a lot, so I'm pretty okay at doing this. They aren't wrong. Dude gave me $1,200 to play League with him. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Okay, we can take out butt. Okay. Still too long. Christ on a bike. You could have bought 3 Fox hands, true. You can change we to I. There we go. How is this for a new copypasta, guys? A new, shorter copypasta. This one will actually fit. There we go. Riot Games, I used to support you. I used to defend you. Now you crossed the line. Started with $200 for Ekko and Jhin. Now it's $500 for Ahri. It's too much, and it's taking advantage of gamers. I'll post everywhere I can and ban Ahri every game until you change it. You like it? It's short and to the point. But it's, you know, most importantly, it's postable on Twitter. It's postable everywhere. There we go. There's your copypasta chat. And anyone who's watching this YouTube, if you like the vibes, you like the content, I do talk about every single game issue I can, but we also talk about a lot of fun things. We like to showcase great games. We like to showcase companies that do it right. We like to showcase companies that don't take advantage of their people. We like to focus on lots of positivity as well. No matter what, positive and negative, I will cover it all, and I will give you the no bullshit response to everything that we cover. Absolutely. 100%.